All right, guys, map number 2 going live. Winout versus Noble Esports. Winout ended up taking back their map choice after losing the half 10-5. Coming back on the CT side, and we'll see if their CT side is just as good on Mirage. The pistol round's live, and again, it is Noble's map choice, so they are going to be starting on the lesser favored side. And it looks like they're going for an A-ramp prep. They've got, or just an A-site prep in general. They've got Mad right now inside of Palace. And all of these smokes raining on through. So, J-Stone completely smoked off. Steno still alive and well. Oh, wow, what a flash comes in. Fully white screen and multiple terrorists. Steno trying to make something happen from the stair set. Gets dropped by Nifty. J-Stone gets amped as he aggressively starts to push through CT. So, all of which, and the bomb is not set, and they have a player flanking on A-ramp right now on the CT side.
Ooh, but there is Nifty with the Glock. Taking out two, he's got the P2K. Wow, nice headshot from him. He does find the body. He's going for the 4K as Pauly is pushing around from CT. He decides, actually he's going for the ace here. If Nifty can find the angle on Pauly, it will be a pistol round ace. And he's just trying, patiently waiting for Pauly to push into the site. And there it is, the one tap from the P2K, cleaning it up. An ace for Nifty here in the pistol round. And I think it's important to point out that Nifty really hasn't been playing CSGO for that long. He's actually a former Call of Duty player. So pretty impressive work here, acing the CT side of Winout on pistol round.
That was pretty nuts. Pretty nuts play. And I thought Winout was going to be able to take that considering some of the other players getting dropped on that T side, and especially having that flank come in from Pauly. But Nifty just hitting heads and heads only. So was an impressive round for him, and now you see a bot-up CT side. They're going with a scout play. They've got J-Stone working a jump peek inside a CT spawn at A, but it's actually going to be a trade in mid, so Steno takes down Mad, but Mad took down AGM first, so 1-for-1 trade. Obviously favors the T side as they're still very spread out around the map. They've got amped inside a Palace, and Bomb is going to be rotating over to the A-bomb site, so this could work out for the CTs. J-Stone, once again, jump scouting right now inside of CT spawn. Actually, he does tag Tyrium. That might prevent them from coming up to the site. No, actually, they're going to smoke and go for it anyhow. So, J-Stone finally, he hits his second shot, and we'll see. I think he hit a shot. Nice headshot through the wall onto Aim Eddie, and Amp goes down as well. It's all up to Nifty. He found an ace in the last round. Can he find something huge here and now? It's not going to happen. CT's big deal coming in, swinging that momentum back in their favor.
You know, the meta for a long time was the pistol armor buy from the second round for CTs, and it was sort of a mix of success based on what the T side put on the table, but because SMGs have changed what a lot of teams buy in their second round, you see a lot of terrorists opting for, you know, MAC-10s, MP7s, MP9s, whatever you can get on the T side. I forget all the SMGs because I almost never buy them. A Bison, even a P90. But those do not do so well against head armor, and it's really kind of changed eco rounds yet again. And it's kind of the cool thing of CSGO is that it's ever changing, ever evolving. In this round, though, it's going to be Winout taken down 2 early, now 3. Nifty and Amped, last 2 left standing here. After making it happen in pistol round, they're struggling in their ecos. They're going to be running right into Pauly and AGM. And you can see Pauly and AGM with those SMGs cleaning up. It's now 2-1, Winout taking the lead here in round number 3. And it looks like we might see a buy from Noble. We'll see if they decide to force up.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea, considering got enough money. The thing is, they would be going without nades on some people. So yeah, they're opting not to go for a buy. And I imagine that's pretty much the reason for it, as well as having Mad with an AWP. I feel like that's a big deal. So they're going to want to wait for that. First frag come in for the CT side, Jacobson, J-Stone. And just trying to come at a ramp right now. They've got a Palace player as well for the T side. Mad's actually going to find a single frag. It's not too shabby, but Mad left on 1 HP will get dropped. So only a single frag in the round. And of course, for the CT economy, that's going to be fantastic for them, as now moving into the 5th round, finally a buy round coming in for the T side. Obviously, their economy a little bit odd after winning that pistol round and the second round going to their opponents there. So finally getting some weapons on the board. And once again, we've got Mad with an AWP.
You know, if they had bought there, I kind of think that round could have swung in their favor because of the buy that the CT side was fielding. Instead, they let the CTs build up a lot of money. And you can see Jacobson, he's cashing out here with the Scar 20 in mid, holding down an angle. Mad, I believe, is not in. No, he is in mid. He's back
look
by
at
mid, but he's
AGM, though.
peeking. He's peeking connector. Oh
AGM
my
just
gosh,
got flashed up top.
AGM mid. What? That should not work.
Almost got a second frag out of it. Wow.
Yeah, very aggressive play there. Again, the aggression from Winout on their CT side. They just have no hesitation. They just push everything they can possibly think of. I don't think I've seen someone push Cat that aggressively in a match. I've seen it in scrims, matchmaking probably, even in a pug. But in a match, not really something you see people do.
Yeah, Amps goes down inside of the palace via the Scar 20. And now it's Nifty and Tyrium left to try and battle up a ramp or try and find something. Again, they can't afford to allow the CTs to get this many flawless rounds or close to flawless coming in, as they've actually yet to have a completely flawless one. But last 2 rounds did escape with only losing a single player. Definitely great for their economy. So Tyrium Nifty just playing a bit of a tag team here. But they are being flanked. Polly eventually will come up behind, but Jacobson with yet another frag coming in with that Scarred 20. And now Polly's going to find the bomb. He's like, where's the guy? Tyrium goes down to AGM. So great round there. AGM, definitely, that was him, and I don't know who was playing back that flashed him in, but a great play. And I feel like the reason they're able to extend and do this aggression is they are a lineup that, other than Polly being the stand-in, Jay Stone maybe a little bit newer. I don't know how long they've been playing with him, but newer, at least in my eyes, to the lineup. The rest of them, though, have been playing together for quite a while, so they've got a lot of these tricks up their sleeve where they naturally will push into these aggressive spots and have some teamwork where, again, AGM gets flashed into top mid and then is able to almost secure 2 frags. But hold that thought, so we've got a B rush underway.
And they are getting mowed down. Ollie actually gets 2 jumping kills with
Jesus.
the SMG. Wow. Easy peasy. Went out taking that round. Not even losing a single player. The only damage done was this Seno, and that was 13. And I don't even know who did that, where, or why. But the money on the CT side now, I mean, it's just insane. Jacobson has a Scar 20, and he has 98.50. You should not be able to hold on to that much money with an auto sniper. Because we've talked before
have, like,
about
money
how
just
that
falling
gun,
out of your pocket or something.
yeah, like
around.
that gun, you only get $100 for a scoped rifle kill with the AWP or an auto. You shouldn't be able to build that much money up. But Noble just has nothing on the T side. They're just not able to make it happen. Winout is just shutting them down. And actually, look at AGM. Again, going for the... Oh, he was going to push Cap, but he decides probably not the best idea, as he did hear some footsteps. So, looks like we're going to see a B execution here from Noble. We'll see if this works out.
Yeah, it's going to be a frag going either direction, as they've got 2 players coming in from Catwalk. AGM, though, on the other side of the smoke, and he finds the first player, making the second. Hampton, Ametti left trying to fight in from apartments. Ametti with 1 frag, but again, 3 players survive on the CT side and they win the round. This is fantastic. Their economy is the best it's been. That's for certain. But they're getting close to. Polly's on 15.5K, so they're getting to the point where you're almost like telling people not to buy in the next round because you're like, guys, I'm gonna cap out. I need to kind of send off some of this money elsewhere. So they're at that point, and Noble, obviously, now it's not about the economy game. They need to get rounds in, and that in turn will help the economy flip back in their favor. But looking for an A-side push here, and haven't had a lot of success. Obviously, the only round they picked up is a pistol round coming into the site, and that was on the shoulders of Nifty getting that insane ace. So this is a little bit frustrating, I'm sure, for Noble, as they're going to get smoked off an A-ramp once again, so further preventing this push.
I was actually kind of excited to see them make an execution on towards B. We don't really see a lot of teams try for a B execution. It's kind of been the standard strategy is smoke take on A, eco on B. So it's kind of neat to see them try it. It just got shut down almost immediately by Winout. This round they are setting up for the A take, but they're just buying their time as they wait for these smokes to fade. There is another smoke on ramp. The smoke on Palace is fading. So it's just a matter of time before they opt to push out, and that's actually going to be Mad holding down Palace with the AWP. I'm not sure where Jacobson, his counterpart, is playing. He's over in jungle right now. He's got the Scar 20, and he's running towards stairs. Peeks. Easy kill for him onto Mad. Gets another one as well. Oh my gosh, he gets 3. Almost gets 4.
Well then.
Man. I've never seen a Scar 20 last this long.
Yeah, usually,
Never.
like, I thought for certain Mad was going to take him out. Mad was in Palace. They were both, like, Jacobson was positioned in a way that you can only see that little split in Palace. And if the T's don't smoke into jungle, Jacobson doesn't move and then plays this one-on-one duel with Mad. But instead, they smoke off jungle. He has to move, goes upstairs, peeks out after Mad has already cleared a couple areas, and has to basically quickscope once again, and he's able to land 2 shots before he gets that single one off. So, and then, obviously, everything else piled on top of that, those crazy other frags to follow up. But another round comes in for Winout, and they are looking fantastic here on their CT side of Mirage. More of what we saw on Dust 2, just the prime communication and coordination. And from Noble, though, again, the lineup a little bit newer, and you can see they're struggling right now on their T side. They're not able to make a heck of a lot work, and we'll find a frag Tyrium onto Steno, but 2 of his teammates go down in the process. So, yeah, and Jacobson drops Amped as soon as he feels safe in the save bomb site. So things are looking bleak, to say the very least, as Noble, you don't need too many T-side rounds to make a run for it on your CT, but 1 is not going to cut it.
No, you need probably about 5. I'd say 4 at the bare minimum, but 5 definitely what you want on the T side.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have a good T side, this can easily swing to your favor. It's a CT sided map, but if you know how to make the takes right, it's pretty easy to kind of run the house. But they're just struggling to make anything happen here, and a large part of that is Jacobson with the auto. And I'm sure people in chat and some of our viewers are out there saying, "Oh, this is so dumb. The Scar 20 is stupid. What a noob. Silver 5." Whatever you want to say, it's a gun. It's in the game. Use all of them. It's a high-risk, high-reward rifle, because if you lose it, you just spent a lot of money on a gun that generates very little income for your team. $100 per kill. So that's kind of something you have to take into consideration when it comes to that gun.
Yeah, makes sense to me, as it's one of those guns that, yeah, if you can't make use of it, it will definitely destroy your economy. So Jacobson has done fantastic things with it as of now, 16-4-3, and I'm not gonna lie, last time I kind of saw a Scar 20 was back in Train. Train was that was probably one of the most you didn't really get an, well, you could get an op still and it was viable, but the Scar 20, just because of the way Train was designed and you could see their feet underneath the trains, you can do like 70 damage just hitting them in the toe with the Scar 20. Yep. Why not, right? Like, make it happen. So lots of information as well as damage going out. So he's making it work. And he's been out sniper rifling Mad at top mid. Mad just goes down. He's got an op in hand, primed up for that peak, and he gets dropped. Now Jacobson in primed up location and check into lower dark. So things just working out, or not lower dark, but underpass. You guys get what I'm getting at, though. But Steno's moved all the way up top mid, so plenty of information, and still tons of time left on the clock for the T side.
And you know, we said it, high risk, high reward. I've seen that. Wow, AGM with the spam shot on him. He actually gets one through that spot. I can't remember the last time I actually saw a kill come in that way. But usually when you see someone push out the Scar 20 on the CT side, it's going to be to hold down B. And Jacobson's been holding down window. And yeah, you know, you talk about the fact that the Scar 20 might be a little bit lame, whatever your opinion on the gun is. He's out shooting an op. That should not happen. The op is 1 bullet. The Scar 20 is maybe 2 or 3. All the opper has to do is hit the shot, but Jacobson is peeking, scoping, and firing before the op even knows what happens. And why fix what isn't broken? He's going to rebuy it yet again and continue doing what he's been doing this entire game, which is just dominating the T side of Noble Esports. He's almost at 20 kills with the Scar 20. That's not supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen. Oh, there he goes.
He's going to start off as well, so Mad goes down on A ramp, and Amp does find a frag, so they've switched up the op, and it has been able to deal with Jacobson, but now finds himself in a 1v3, so needs to deal with the rest of the players as well. He finds AGM, but J Stone with his pistol takes him out. And now 11-1, so Jacobson and his Scar 20, he will have to rebuy if he'd like to see it, but with 16K, why not, right? It's like buying, I don't even know where I was going to go with that analogy, but you got plenty of money. Something cheap to buy, but it's pretty expensive usually. He's just going to jump right in there. So they actually get 2. Jay Stone's on 1, too. He's like, all right, you convinced me. It's better than an M4. I'm going to jump on that bandwagon as well. So Scar 20s and AGM with an AWP 3-scoped rifles. We're going to see if it bites them in the rear here. No, it's not. It's really not going to bite them in the behind, guys. That's
Wow, nice
that's
shot
the way
from
that.
AGM. I don't know if you saw that last shot, that little like spin shot. It was actually a
I
nice little
missed it.
flick.
Oh,
I mean,
AGM.
all of these rounds, icing on the cake. Once they hit 9, they could just cruise control. I really wish we could tap into the voice comms of Winout right now. I guarantee you, they are having a blast. Because, you know, it's one thing to be doing well, but to be doing this well with a gun like Jacobson's been using, they gotta be having a good time with it. And I'd also love to hear the side of Noble, to hear how they're responding to this, whether they're trying to come up with legitimate strategy or they're letting their tempers get the best of them. Because it's always something I find interesting is hearing how teams react to round losses, especially when they come at the hands of a strong individual performance. Nonetheless, though, Noble Esports, 12-1. They got to make something happen here. And it looks like they're going to be going for a B take. They already lost one player, Interium, thanks to AGM's op. AGM gets another one from Cat, gets a third. He's going to try and peek and get a fourth. He does get it. He's going for the ace now. Nifty shuts him out. The man who got the ace in pistol round says, no way, I'm the only one allowed to get aces here. He's actually chasing down one of his own. He's got 11 HP versus J-Stone and Steno. And he's getting pinched on, one in market, one coming from Palace or Apartments, if you choose to call it that. He drops down Van. He's going to get the angle. He's going for a second ace. And he does get it. That's a clip-worthy round right there from Nifty. The man, like we said, who has not been playing this game too long, gets his second ace of the half. Wow, what a play from him. Individual performance. Wow. I don't know how that worked. He only had 11 HP. How did he make that happen?
I have no idea. That was interesting. And now Noble finds their second round. Can they make it a third as we've entered the last round of this first half? It would be still be rough for them. But AGM goes down immediately. So loses his AWP, and Mad, he's starting to hit that stride here as he's found 2 frags in mid. And that's actually 2 ops now. Actually, a Scar 20 in an op. So good work from him as they now take it to this A bomb site. They need to get rid of Steno, though, underneath the balcony, and they are able to trade soundly. But now it's going to be Jay Stone picking up on top of the ticket boots, finds 1 frag. But he's going to be left now in a 1v3, and that nade's going to get rid of him. So Noble able to get 3 on their T half. Definitely better than only 1, but still leaves a little bit to be sought after, as this is their map choice, and you would suspect they might be able to get a bit more than that done.
You know, though, there's something to point out. T-side opping is not that easy. Because
especially
of the
with
way
the change, right?
Yeah, the way they changed the op on T-side, it's really hard to play. That slow movement on the peak, it just changed the dynamic of opping. So Mad, I think, was like, what, 29 kills in the first half? Something like that in the first game. He had close to 30. And then I think he finished with like 34, 35 kills in that game.
Right.
Because he couldn't really make anything happen from the T side with the op. So Noble could have a similar CT side as Winout, but the reality is Winout only needs to win 3 to guarantee a tie. So even if they have a stellar CT side, that's 12-3, exactly the half that Winout just had. So I think that if Noble has a really good half here, we could be seeing overtime.
Yeah, definitely could happen, and then maybe even a third map in Train. I mean, Laser had the pleasure of casting that yesterday, and it was, honestly, it was pretty awesome, but we'll see if we can get that pleasure here once again. Winout now switching over to that T side, and we saw Nifty get an ace on the A-bomb site, similar to the second to last round that we just witnessed coming into this half, but he, other than obviously opposite bomb sites, but nonetheless, A-bomb site was place of contention for the first pistol round. Where does Winout go with things, and do they play things slower is the question, or are we going to see another quick round? Jacobson playing in mid, waiting for some aggression up mid from the CTs, but we can see that no one's playing that way on the CT side. Noble playing very passively. They've actually got amped playing at B balcony with dualies. I like it. But it is going to be an A-side play as Smoke's raining over.
He's taken a page right out of our producer J-Roz's book, the dually pistol buy. Big fan of that. As he sits and listens to us, I know he's going to have a little giggle. But here they go with the A execution. And this is textbook here. Look at this. They're getting very aggressive on CT. Wow, the jumping Tech-9 headshot onto Amedi. Tyrion gets 1, but Jacobson and Steno clean up. This is a very difficult round here for Noble Esports. They needed to win this one. Amped is going to use those dualies to his benefit, and he gets one. Nifty trying to tap heads, hasn't found a kill yet. There's the first one. Makes it a 2v2. There goes Amped though, so a 1v2. Nifty again chasing down a clutch play in pistol round. Peeks. Both players on Tetris, not going to let him get that one. 13-3, Winout taking pistol. And that's going to be a really tough comeback now for Noble.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, as much as we'd like to hype the comeback for Noble here, things looking down, unfortunately, for them. Back to the drawing board for the T side of Mirage as Winout, they played a really, really fantastic CT side. So not to take too much away from Noble, being that they weren't able to secure any, but you got to be prepped for anything here. And Matt actually opens up onto Jacobson. A nice one dig, but Steno fires back and takes him out. So now onto a 4-on-4. They lose the player advantage, and I do believe that was him peeking out once again. So I'd like to see, I guess that's the frustration kind of coming into play. Usually you'd maybe take that peek, find the frag, fall back, as you are on the less equipped CT side and on this forced by round, but he does peek out again, and Amedi loses his life as well. So 3v4 as he's working up catwalk, but looks like Nifty's got other plans. He's going to peek out a ladder room, takes down Steno, so 3v3. But very spread out right now. One of the players to watch out for, though, is Pauly, already moving through CT spawn. So I imagine with the time left, he's going to wait for a flank frag coming in, and Amped actually probably going to get blindsided here. It's very, yeah, he's going to get absolutely decimated. So I imagine they're going to push onto this B site, especially after Nifty goes down. Tyrium, the only one left, and he's actually in Ape House. But, oh, actually, might give him an opportunity here.
Yeah, they decide to execute on A, and he's holding down an angle here. The P250 in hand. Oh, the kills were so simple to clean up there.
Oh, man.
If AGM had looked the other way, that could have been 2 quick frags, bombed down. He would have been in really good position to hold it, too. But it doesn't matter. That is going to be the round going in favor of Winout. Noble, with their backs against the wall here, if they lose this, the best they can do is overtime. And you can see they aren't playing for overtime. They're playing for the victory here. They're buying up. 5-7 armor, P250 armor, even an ump on Mad. Amedi going with the deagle buy. Not really a surprise there. A classic player going for a classic pistol. We'll see what Noble can do here. Round number 18 already underway.
Yeah, looks like they're going to get aggressive up catwalk, and one of their players actually breaking the window into ladder room. And Steno AGM finding frags. He's not looking so good. This would be a round to bring oh, Jacobson's jumping in fire right now. That's pretty cool. Matt actually finds 2 frags, so that's a big opening for himself. He finds himself a UMP as well, just trying to play ring around the Rosie inside of this B-bomb site. Tyrium comes in as well, so this is looking like a round that could go in the favor of the CT side. Stano's probably going to get dropped here as he's got 2 HP. Oh, he catches Tyrium mid-reload, but can't find the spray on him. Jacobson will miss his shot as well, and that nade might tickle him. Yeah, sends him down to about 70 HP, and oh, it does get him with the scout, so means he is a little bit lit. But this is still looking a little bit rough for Jacobson. This might be the first CT round we spot for the CT set, and indeed we do. Noble pick up their 4th. So Mad coming in with a huge 4K there, 5-7, doing work, and we saw that on Dust too when he's opping. He always has that 5-7 with him as well. And he can bring it out whenever, obviously, he doesn't have that same pull-out time like the CZ75. So he brings that out and can do work with it. So there, just only has the 5-7, gets that beautiful 4K. And now, Noble, they're still in rough territory, but at least they're able to equip in this round.
Yeah, but we saw what they did on their CT side on Dust 2. They basically steamrolled. Once they picked up some rounds, they just took off with it, just like Winout just did on their CT side on this map. So basically what we're seeing is 2 heavily CT-sided teams. I guess that's the only way I can sum it up, because neither team really had much to brag about on their T side for their maps. Looks like it's going to be a B execution here from Winout. 2 players sitting on balcony. Steno's going to find Nifty, but Amped holding down that corner so strong, only gets 1 for his trouble, and that was not what he needed to do. He needed to clean up more kills than that. It's now going to be a 3v4. Mad on Cat with the AWP. Can't find anybody. They are not giving him a chance. Amedi's going to go down to Senno's Tech 9. And this looks like it could be round number 15 here for Winout. Barring an impressive play from Tyrium or Mad, and I think they're actually going for the save here and playing for overtime. This is the wise play because they know if they give these rifles up, they're not going to have any money left. We'll see if Mad can actually clean up some extra frags. Gets one. He's going to repeat and try and take down another, but decides just to run away, and that's probably the smart decision. Try and keep this up for another day. We need to be careful. Oh, Polly. Polly finds him. Tyrium now in a really rough spot, maybe trying to shut them down from picking up that op. Polly is going to find it. Goes for the peek. Somehow kills Steno through the wall. But still, 15 rounds for Winout. And Noble is now on eco. I gotta say, they've been impressive thus far. They had a great Dust 2. But more than likely, this is going to be GG for Winout here. 2-0 over Noble.
I would suspect as much, but we'll find out if Mad's got something up his sleeve, or Maddie as well. Or anybody, honestly. Nifty's had a really solid map. All of them across the board have had their highlight moments, but this map has just not been one that they're going to want to clearly remember, other than the mistakes that they can fix. After that, they kind of want to forget about these things, so might be heading down to that lower bracket. Gauntlet, as we've coined it, but they are in mid right now are the T's. Polly opening up onto Amedi, and that's going to be a nice way to start things off. They've got connector control as well. AGM already pushed up. Mad's going to be ready and waiting, though. Takes down AGM and Steno. So it creates a 3v3. Nifty finds a frag in window, make it 2, and looks like they're not quite done yet, unless Polly's going to come up with some huge things, and certainly he's capable of it. He's peeking towards connector, spots out Nifty. His location now known, and he actually has a situation where he doesn't know it, but he's got these players in 2 one-on-one angles. Yeah, does not spot out Nifty in top mid, and we'll go down. So 15-5. They're trying to make this a little bit of damage control, but obviously they need 10 to make overtime a reality.
You know, you can never underestimate what a team will do when their backs are against the wall. I've seen some crazy comebacks, you know, like 14-1 comebacks on Nuke. I've seen an 11-4 and a 12-3 comeback on this map. Anything can happen when a team is in a position where they know they can't lose a single round. And we could be seeing that from Noble here. It is going to be an eco round from Winout. We'll see what they're able to do with these Tech 9 semi-automatic pistols. There's 3 stacked up in B. They try to make it away, but somehow Nifty in good position takes down 1, 2, 3 quick frags for Nifty. Could we see another ace from Nifty if he gets in good position here? He could potentially make that happen, but these players are actually going to make their way up. Cat, that's going to be Jason with the 1 deke onto Mad. Tyrium says, sorry Nifty, no ace today. Gets another one as well, so that's going to be the full house there. 3 for Nifty, 2 for Tyrium. 15-6, Noble Esports trying to mount a comeback.
Yeah, they're 9 rounds away, so we'll find out if they can continue that run, and like you were suggesting, definitely a lot of things are possible when you have your back against the wall. Brings out the best and the worst, depending on the situation, or the way you're looking at things. So we'll see. And Nifty actually getting aggressive up mid right now. They've got 3 of the T's waiting for him, though. Nifty finds one of them. Make it 2 as Jacobson trying to... Oh my god, Nifty. What is going on? They're going to try and salvage from underpass. Mad has picked up a Scar 20, and the games are on. This is where... Oh, man. I'm just more than excited about the way this is going to turn out as... Are they going to be able to get that Scar 20 back is the question. Did they find it? No, they didn't get it. Oh.
I had a good chuckle there when I saw him using the Scar 20.
That would have been awesome.
It was kind of like, eat it, bud.
Exactly.
You used the Scar 20 all half on us. Now I'm going to do the same. He actually did manage to get one somehow. I don't know how they bought it up. I don't know who had the money. So he's going to put that gun in play yet again. And the beauty of a gun like a Scar 20 is it's completely useless if you're a terrorist. Like, you can't aggressively play a Scar 20. It's basically only good for one thing, and that's holding angles. So, if they lose it, it's not really that big of a deal to the CT side.
Here comes the A side push, though, and they found one frag, but looks like it's only going to be... Actually, AGM finds another, so Nifty goes down. Tyrium trying to spray in his direction, but this is a complete fake if I've ever seen one. Steno getting that bomb plant... Oh... Steno, just plant the bomb. Come on, bro. Come on. What are you doing right now? He's going to be flanking on them right now, and he's actually going to... find a frag, but AGM goes down and finds a Scar 20. All right, bud. I see what you're going for. I see what you're going for, but he's going to get tagged back as he comes into market. Finds the frag, though, onto Amped, and it is going to create a 1v1, so Steno showing us he's got some special tactics here. Moving over towards that A-bomb site. He had the B-bomb site completely clean. And just opts to try and find a weapon. Now he's going to get into this duel on Catwalk. Tyrium is going to try and make his way up to Arches and peek one side. Oh, he does peek out, but... Oh, what a shot, Steno. Wow. Headshot through the pillar, takes down Tyrium, and that is going to be it. Steno with the special tactics to end the night, unfortunately, for Noble Esports. So